Wimborne Town will travel back to Dorset tonight with a point after a battling performance at Cirencester, saw them come away with a 1-1 draw. Injuries to George Webb, hamstring, Dan Ackerman, also a leg problem, and Jamie Davidson saw Wimborne down to the bare bones tonight. And manager Steve Cuss drafted in Nathan Pepranen in Webby's place in midfield. But Wimborne started very brightly in front of a sparse crowd on a fine spring evening. And on 21 minutes, the Magpies went ahead, and what a good goal it was. A Mickey Hubbard corner from the left was met on the corner of the 6-yard area by Steve Smith, and his glancing header flew past the Cirencester keeper into the far corner of the net. And for the rest of for the next 15 minutes, Wimborne were on top. But on 38 minutes, the home side equalised with an equally good goal. A long diagonal ball found Ben Wells at the far post, and his strong header beat Jason Harville. So 1-1 at half-time, and all set up for a good second half. That was the end of the scoring, and to be fair, Cirencester had most of the game in the second half, most of which was played in the air, not only due to the bumpy pitch, but also some very good closing down work by Cirencester. But Wimborne stood firm and had one or two chances of their own. Jason Harville made a couple of good saves, and on 84 minutes Cirencester really should have put it beyond doubt, but the forward shot over when in a good position. The final whistle went. This was a very good performance from Wimborne, a battling performance. A game I think earlier in the season they would have lost against a team that pressed us and looked very, very fit. So our final away trip for the season ended in a 1-1 draw. Next up for the Magpies, last home game on Saturday, home to Mangotsfield, and we hope to see you there. I've got Steve Cuss with me after tonight's battling 1-1 draw at Cirencester. Steve, I thought it was a good performance by Wimborne on a difficult surface.
Yeah, we've talked a lot in that dressing room about coming away from home and being hard to beat. And I thought we were hard to beat tonight, particularly in that second half. I thought they had one clear-cut chance. Apart from that, it was a lot of long-range effort. So we've come away to a good side and defended well, and got a fully deserved point.
I thought they were a good side because they really pressed us, didn't they? They were up in our faces the whole time, and maybe 6 months ago, start of the season, we might have lost that game.
Well, I thought they had plenty of energy. Their midfield players were up and down, as you say, and they had that little advantage there with 20-25 minutes to go of taking the front two off and bringing two young lads on who were looking to run in over the top of us, but I thought we dealt with that well. And you say it was a difficult pitch to play on. I thought our defenders made some sensible choices in terms of defending strongly and clearing the ball.
We lost George Webb to a hamstring injury before the game, and that denied us maybe a bit of width in the midfield, but maybe Nathan comes in and his strength makes up for that.
Yeah, you lose a little bit of quality, but you gain other qualities, and obviously George is a player who likes to take people on, and he'll get crosses in the box for us. Nathan brings other qualities, and that probably helped away from home tonight. Nathan was strong, and he did his job well tonight, and as I thought all the players did. And a cracking goal from Steve Smith. We've waited all season to see that combination of Mickey Hubbard on Steve Smith's head. Yeah, I was pleased with that because Steve Smith does a great job in terms of occupying the goalkeeper from the set plays. He's got a set row there, and he just come off of him and headed it in. It was similar to a goal he scored at Winchester early in the year. So delighted with Steve. I thought the front two again, Matt and Steve worked their socks off, and obviously away from home it's important for us to do that.
And now you'll be looking forward to the last game of the season and hoping for 3 points against Mangotsfield on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. We finished our away programme now, so we'll finish at home on Saturday against Mangotsfield, and hopefully we can put on a really good performance for the supporters that come and watch us.
Thanks for your time, Steve.
Thank you.